Terry Ann Schlesser, and this is another edition of Community Matters. Community Matters is a program that focuses on people and organizations in the Central Valley that serve the communities of the Central Valley. And this morning I'm being joined in studio. I have a couple of guests who've been on the show before. Good morning. It's Gail Sarabian. How are you?
I'm great. Happy to see you, dear.
You too. And you brought Simone back with you.
Yes.
Hi.
Hi. Now, let's see. You are here as part of the California State Summer School for the Arts, also known as CISA. And Simone's one of your brilliant students.
She is indeed.
And we got to meet her and chat with her a little bit last time. It'll be exciting to see what you've been up to since. It really will, because I know you've had your plate full.
Yes.
And really, Gail, for those that may not be aware of what you guys do, parents, you need to listen up. If you've got kids that are interested in the arts, acting, singing, or just expressing themselves, you need to listen to what Gail has to say. So tell us about the school.
Well, CISA's been around, this will be our 32nd season this
Wow.
summer. And it's a pre-professional training for high school students from 9th grade to 12th grade. California students, all California students are eligible to apply. It's residential, probably for the first time in most of their lives. They're
Wow.
going to get to spend time at the beautiful campus Cal Arts in Valencia.
Nice.
And for 4 weeks, they get to hone their skills in 7 different disciplines: animation, creative writing, dance, film, music, theater, and visual arts.
Wow.
Now, our Simone here is a theater graduate and was a senior when she applied to join she actually applied and was admitted based on her talent, but I'm gonna let you she'll tell you that.
Okay.
Anyway, that's who we are.
Mm-hmm.
And we are, we've become venerable. I mean, we
Yeah.
are really, after 32 years, we have some very significant alumni, not the least of which is our girl here today. I'm waiting to see how her career is going to explode. And so that's who we are.
Nice. And so if parents are hearing this and they're thinking, this sounds like something that my child would be interested in, of course, at the end of the interview, we'll give all information on how to get in touch with you. But this is something that if their child is in a public school here in California, they can certainly look into.
Absolutely.
Awesome. I just
it
wanted to
was designed
reiterate
that way, yeah. Any
Yeah.
kid that lives in California, we don't care whether they're legal or illegal, or pink or straight, gay, whatever, today's world. All we care about is their talent.
Nice.
So
And so tell us how Simone, you can tell us, how did you find out about CISA?
I found out about CISA from my drama teacher.
Okay.
I guess the year before that, someone had came in and talked to her about how they can help us with funding and stuff if we wanted to go to CISA. And so my senior year, I took it upon myself. It's my last year to do something, and I got in my first time.
Nice. What kind of things did you have to do to, like, did you apply or
Oh yeah,
what was
I
that?
applied, and basically they told me that I had to have a monologue, and I also wanted to go in for musical theater, so I had to have a song prepared.
Oh wow.
And so
Double whammy.
yeah, I redid my monologue and song like over and over and over until I got it perfect, and I finally sent my application in.
Now, I think I remember you said you had to do a video. You recorded it and then sent it in?
Yes.
So, did you have some friends help you out, or was mom helping you?
My friend Cecilia can too. She also went.
Uh-huh.
She actually helped me with my recording and everything, and we helped
Awesome.
each other with our songs.
Nice. And like Gail said, that you had approached this in your senior year in high school. Is this something that you had just learned about and thought, this is something I got to find out more, or had you been kind of planning and working your way towards this as a goal?
Well, I found out about CISA my junior year of high school, but I didn't apply. So I was thinking about it because I wasn't prepared at that time, but I knew that the next year, if I kept preparing myself, I could do it for my senior year. And so I've been prepared since my junior year.
And I have to ask, what was the thing that made you go, yes, I've got to do this?
Because I wanted to do acting and singing outside of after I graduated, so I took it upon myself. I'm like, I need to do it because if I want this for my future, I really need to go somewhere where I will have the proper training.
And probably seeing the past alumni helped out a lot, seeing how successful the students come out of this, correct? Yeah, it would make a big impact on me too if I was looking at a school.
Yeah, definitely it does. It does.
So tell us a little bit more about what happens when a student goes to CISA, when they are graduated from high school and they, like okay, we're ready, let's go. What happens when they show up? Do they show up with a backpack and a bag and, okay, I'm here?
Sort of,
Is that what happens?
Yeah, it's definitely like school, that's for sure. We wake up early, we go to each class, and then we have breakfast, lunch, dinner, and so it is like school. And we pack all of our clothes because we get to go see shows and like performances after. So you bring your nice clothes
Oh, that's
you can dress
cool.
up in. It's really nice.
Nice.
And it is it's a transition because she was basically an older student. If you're 13 years old and out of junior high school, you can apply.
Oh, wow.
And if you get in, so there's a gap there. I think that sophomores and juniors should give it a shot because that age they're a little more into the high school world and can deal with whatever. It's a very safe environment. We have counselors, we have a 24-hour nurse. The campus is closed unless you're expected and known at the gate. You are not getting in.
Oh,
we
wow.
take the fact these are other people's teenage children very seriously.
Right.
That said, that first week is a transition, and we have counselors.
Sure.
But basically, it's mostly about stuff like, gosh, I don't know, this person's been playing music since they were 7, and I've just been playing piano for 3 years, and getting past all of that, because you're being trained by working professional artists and college-level art professors.
Nice.
So this is a campus for 4 weeks. When you come out of it, once you've been accepted, you are automatically a California Arts Scholar, which she can put on her resume for her life. All of them can. And they're also eligible for 3 units of college credit at any of the CSU campuses.
Oh, wow.
That's a big deal.
That is.
It's, I mean,
Every bit helps.
I'm pumped for these kids. I really am. And whether or not they want to get into whatever the industry is that they've chosen, there's something about this collaborative beehive that we've created that students like Simone and the other 499 students that are there are able to, they're with their natural peer group.
Right.
And it's just a life-changing experience. Whether they become a dentist, it doesn't matter. This part of their brain is highly engaged, and they come out of there a more evolved individual. Is that fair to say, Simone?
Yes.
Oh, well, that was going to be my next question, because you mentioned it doesn't matter if they turn out to be a dentist. They've still got this amazing, not only experience, but knowledge that they've garnered from it. So when you told your parents that this is something you wanted to do, did they, and is it something that most students kind of face, like, oh, I want to be a famous actor, I want to do this, and everybody, oh, yeah, don't we all, kind of a thing. Yeah, don't you wish?
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be great? But this is truly a way to get there.
Yeah, it is. It is hard because it's like not everybody's gonna make it, and there's so much competition out there. But it's like if you really want it, you can do it, and that's just the mentality that you have to have.
And so when you have parents that may they're dropping their kids off, going, yeah, I don't expect a lot, because I'm sure
well,
my mom would.
They're trying to stay on planet Earth.
There you
I had
go.
one little girl come up to me when I was doing my recruitment song and dance, and she said, well, now, if I apply in, I can't remember the 2 disciplines, will I be able to participate in both? And I just grinned at her. I took a hold of her face and I said, honey, you should be so lucky as to be accepted in 2 disciplines. The goal is to be accepted.
That's
Then
right.
we'll worry about which one you choose. These are rigorous application processes. Simone could tell you that. The biggest thing I want to send home is students should start today at CISA.org and start their application process today. They have 17 days until the deadline, February 28th at 6 p.m.
Okay.
Each of the disciplines on the website tells you exactly what they want from you. The directions are very clear.
So much like Simone, you'd be putting together a video or singing or doing something that takes some sort of planning and preparation and that sort of thing.
And she, bless her heart, was not happy with her first couple of attempts. And that's the other thing about this website. Now we've evolved to the point where they can start it, they can tweak it, they can go back to it, they can talk to people they trust, and then when they feel good about it, and that's what she did. She finally got to the one, she said, this is it.
This is it. And so the deadline really is upon us. You
Yeah.
need to get moving and get on this if this is something as a student, or if you're a parent with a student that would be interested, you need to move on this.
Absolutely. And I'm
Okay.
encouraging, if somebody's listening and they know that their grandson, daughter, neighbor is talking about doing this application, that they encourage them to get with it.
Mm-hmm.
Because here in the Central Valley especially, and I'm trying to, hit this hard, is that we as an area of the state are really not given the due that we deserve. We just aren't. We're
It's true.
overlooked. If we're thought of at all,
Mm-hmm.
it's negatively usually. And I
Mhm.
mean, I resent that on our behalf. I've been here all my life. So what I want is a quality application. I don't want let's wait till February 27th and throw something together.
Right.
I want us to look good. Now, can I promise you're gonna get in if you put your heart and soul into it? No, I can't promise that. But our girl here is an example of a person who did all the right things,
Mm-hmm.
and she knew herself. I'm talking for you, hon, but now I know you. She knew herself to know that she, at her junior year, wasn't quite ready for this.
Right.
And then she waited. And look what happened. I don't suggest that's for everybody, because if you don't get in the first time, I mean, if she had not been accepted, she wouldn't have had another shot at it.
Right.
So I actually encourage, freshman, sophomore, junior to get that application in.
And then really quick, I did want to ask, because I'm sure parents are wondering that are listening, what is the financial,
I just happen to have that fact sheet in front of me. Simone, if you don't mind. Because she's a lot more fun to listen to than I am. Okay, so if you're a California Arts Scholar, you're already given a scholarship from the state. That's why we're at the California State Summer School for the Arts.
Sure,
But
sure.
we have a foundation.
Okay.
And the foundation provides scholarships on a sliding scale based on family need to help fill in the gap of what's left.
Nice.
The actual cost of this is about $5,500
Okay.
for the 4 weeks: food, lodging, teaching.
Activities, all that
Yeah,
stuff.
but for California residents, it's $1,785.
That's a deal.
Yeah.
That
So-
really is
so
for
then-
the education that you get.
It is. It is totally,
Wow.
without doubt, it is.
Yeah.
And then, when you fill out the application, there's a box that says, are you interested in financial aid? And whether you are or aren't, put yes.
Okay.
Because if you're accepted, then you automatically are put through the panel will look at, based on your family income,
Mm-hmm.
how much money you're eligible for.
So if you didn't mark it, you probably
They
wouldn't get
won't
anything.
they
and
won't look at that.
You never know. You
And-
could be qualified for
Exactly.
something.
So Simone was able to take advantage of that, as were a majority of students.
Nice.
Yeah.
So really quick before we wrap up, I've got to ask, what's on tap for you? What have you done? What are you doing?
Well, actually, I've already done, I've done a commercial so far. I've been contacted for Mercedes-Benz Fashion Week
Nice.
to model for plus-size companies, and I also just got casted in a television show that I cannot say what it is because I can't, I'm under contract, but
Oh,
Yeah.
she's
Isn't
gonna
that
be on
fabulous?
TV.
I'm so proud of her.
That's
You think I had
amazing.
something to do with it? She's just a doll.
But see, that's a testament to the program and that it really works. Correct, Simone?
yes, that's true.
And put
And
your
your
heart
teacher,
into it.
Mrs. Latimer.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give her a shout out in the
Mrs.
air.
Latimer.
She's a great
She's
promoter
amazing.
of our school, and has been
Aw.
good to us all along, so.
That's amazing.
Mhm.
Any final words, Simone, that you might want to give parents or students out there that are thinking maybe this is something they should do?
Yeah, they should definitely do this. Definitely. I mean, it's not going to make you famous, but it's definitely going to prepare you for sure. There's stuff, I walked in not knowing some things, and I walked out knowing a lot.
How to do a casting call, how to...
Yeah, how to
Yeah.
say your introduction, just little things like that make you noticeable in front of the director.
Nice. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Can you at least give us a network that we should watch?
PBS.
All righty, gotcha. I love
get
that.
better than
That's
that.
awesome. Well, and Gail, any final things that you would like to add to
Well, I
this?
think our Twitter account
Yes.
is @RealCISA.
Okay.
And there's a Facebook one too. I just think if you Google Facebook, CISA at Facebook, it'll show you. But we do have interesting information at those locations. The application is at CISA.org, CSSSA.org, and it's so clear. follow the directions and start today, because as of today, you have 17 days until 6 o'clock on the 28th to get it in.
It's very
and you need to
important.
work on it.
Absolutely.
Follow the directions. Right, Simone?